So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And today we once again have another interesting topic for you all. Now, this one is actually a really deep topic, so it might require a little bit of thinking from you guys. The whole concept in this video is going to be if the child inside of Golden Freddy was possibly the victim of the bite of 87.
So from the new teaser image, we can see what we speculate to be Spring Freddy. This is because he has 5 fingers and he has the same design as Spring Trap. And many people believe that he could actually be the cause of the bite of 87. Not only because he has teeth sharper than razors, but that the 87 is scattered all across the website.
There's a bit of a thing we want to point out here, guys. Scott has actually reduced the amount of numbers that are in the inspect element. This is because some people have actually been phoning these numbers and they've been getting in contact with businesses, and I think Scott wants to try and avoid as much of this as possible, so he's changed it. But if you actually look where it says the logo portion, you can still see the 8 and 7s in place.
Yes, and obviously that was placed there intentionally.
So a lot of people are also saying that Golden Freddy has been around for a very, very long time throughout the establishment, and I suppose that also might back up this concept. Basically, if we know Spring Freddy to be an operational animatronic, then someone might have actually been inside of him, and with those teeth, as Ryan said, they're razor sharp. They could have definitely committed the crime of the bite of 87. Now, the question still remains is that, why is there a Golden Freddy? Why would there be such a special animatronic for no reason? He's so mysterious. Well, I actually believe that if the killer was a psychopath, he may be honoring his first kill. We all know that psychopaths like to kind of honor their kills, and they like to display them almost like trophies, so maybe he kind of created this Golden Freddy animatronic. It could even be a hallucination, maybe just a thought in his mind, but maybe he created this Golden Freddy animatronic, and that kind of serves as like almost like a shrine for his first kill to represent that this signifies a lot of importance to him, and it just signifies that this was the first kill and he should remember it. And then, of course, after that, the other guys who actually get stuffed into the suits, they just go into the regular animatronics, so it kind of also backs up the concept of the first kill being the most important to this guy, and then the other ones just kind of being in place and not having as much significance, but still serving as trophies.
Leading on from Ryan's point, if you actually go onto Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in the custom night, if you put in 1987, you actually get a Golden Freddy jump scare. Now, many people believe this to be Scott put it in because people think that a new cutscene would be there if you put in 1987, so he decided to throw this in so people get scared every time they put in this code. But what if he'd done it intentionally?
Yeah, I think a lot of people put 2 and 2 together really with this one. In Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and one of the nights, the phone call actually says someone used a yellow suit in the back, and a lot of people instantly assume that that means Golden Freddy must have caused the bite of 87.
Yeah.
And I mean, kind of the linking with the custom night in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and seeing this golden animatronic, it makes the ultimate amount of sense for people why they would assume this and why they would come to this almost assumption, I suppose you could say. But I really do think rather than Golden Freddy being the culprit of the bite of 87, the victim actually resides inside of him. And this was kind of like a sign to say where the victim of the bite of 87 possibly lies.
Yes, and obviously with the whole Golden Freddy pop-up, the way that Golden Freddy slouched on the floor as well, that he can't move, he's not aware of what he's doing, it all makes sense really.
I was going to say, yeah, leading on from that, I actually want to talk about almost Golden Freddy's mannerisms and why they almost reflect someone without a frontal lobe. When we actually see Golden Freddy, he seems to appear in your office and, well, he's not exactly going to be able to just not make his way there. Someone or something is putting him in the office, but whenever he seems to be placed in there, he seems very lifeless and dazed, yet, of course, for him to get in there, someone must have put him in there. But the key component that's missing here is the fact that he doesn't actually have any white eyes, and we've known this to actually be the case, that if someone is in the suits, the eyes will turn this kind of vibrant white to signify that, but nothing is in there. So maybe this is actually signifying that something is wrong. Maybe he's missing his frontal lobe, and the guy inside the suit is not all with it. And I suppose this could also explain kind of like his glitchy nature as well. Everyone's always been confused over that, haven't they?
Yes, like why he can just appear in your office at random times. It really doesn't make sense, to be honest.
I mean, maybe this could be a hallucination from the night guard's perspective, maybe seeing this suit, but this could also be a metaphor for the child with the missing frontal lobe. The glitchiness of the suit kind of being able to teleport might actually be representing the fact that this child can't correctly think, or it might not even be a child. We don't know who exactly was the victim, but whoever's inside of this suit might not be thinking straight, and just the way it glitches from one room to another might signify that, and sort of the kind of the dazed nature of how this animatronic all works. It just, for me, it seems to all sink into place, and I think, yeah, this is one of those mysteries that I think we're slowly actually beginning to piece together. I mean, when we see Golden Freddy, we see the whole "it's me" in quotation marks, and what about if that's saying, I am the victim of the bite of 87, it's me?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he likes to throw you off with the "it's me" because there's so many of them around the establishment, but yeah, that could certainly hold some truth.
I mean, I think another thing we have to think about as well is the "it's me." It's in answer to a question, isn't it? It's me, it's a response. So
what's the question?
What we have to actually consider from this is if there is more than one question that can be answered with the same response as it's me. I mean, we could ask who's the killer? It's me. Who's the victim of the bite of 87? It's me. Who had someone stuffed inside of him? It's me. It's kind of all of these sort of things are beginning to link together, and maybe the it's me, the whole thing is just a big link which connects everything together. It's designed to throw people off, but it's actually being used in correct terminology.
Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, I was thinking, obviously, we see many people believe this Golden Freddy to be the Spring Freddy, because obviously in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Death minigames, we see like a fat Freddy, which kind of represents this Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Freddy, alongside a golden spring trap. But as you can see, the fingers, he only has 3 fingers and 1 thumb, meaning no one can actually operate this suit, which highly backs up the point that maybe this suit is just a hallucination of this serial killer's thoughts.
Or fantasy
like
almost, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Either Golden Freddy is a separate animatronic altogether, or like you say, just like a hallucination of this psychopath's thoughts.
And I mean, if it's a hallucination and the night guard's kind of experienced it, it makes me think, who really killed him?
Yeah.
Could be the night guard, couldn't it?
Definitely,
Could be a whole host of people, but it's all coming together slowly.
Definitely is, yeah.
So there we have it, guys. There's one more interesting topic for you all to think about. Be sure to, of course, comment your own ideas down below, because I believe this would be a very, very debatable topic, and I think we can get some great discussions going on in the comment section down below, because all you avid theorists out there, I'd love to hear your input on this. I think we both would, wouldn't we?
Definitely so, yes. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to like it, and if you're new around here, why not subscribe for daily theories and some of the gameplay videos also.
Exactly, yes. So thank you for watching the video, guys, and we will, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?